Tough opponent coming up next month.
The Knights taking on Kentucky State here, and tomorrow they will play Martin Methodist. They reverse the matchups tomorrow. Tomorrow, Kentucky State will face USI, and Bellarmine will face Martin Methodist. When we come back, our pregame show continues. Mark Bugg sits down with one of the Knights, and we'll have that conversation in just a moment. This is Bellarmine basketball on the Louisville Catholic Sports Network.
Hello, Bellarmine family. This is George. In Shelbyville Road and in Clarksville and Green Tree.
Welcome to the Louisville Catholic Sports pregame show before the Knights take on Kentucky State this evening. We're talking to one of the freshmen, Ben Wire from Newport Catholic. Ben, early injury. Exactly what day did that happen? That happened before the exhibition games, right?
Yes, it was around October. It was about October 19th because we were just a couple days into practice, and my birthday was like a week later. So it was around then. I'm not sure the exact
Not a
date.
real good birthday present.
No.
What exactly happened?
It was weird because we were just in practice, and I got a sharp pain in my foot in a drill, and it kind of went away, and so I didn't think much of it, and then I went to do a sprint, and all I did was push off my foot just to try and accelerate, and that next step I took, I just felt it all. I heard a pop, and then I planted my right foot, and I just felt it all, and right away I just went to the ground. I remember Bo thought it was a cramp, and I was kind of like, this isn't a cramp. So it was tough.
So it was a torn what?
Torn fascia in my foot. It was partially torn, which I believe that since it wasn't fully torn, kind of sped up the recovery
healing,
process. So I was able to start doing things sooner than they maybe thought. So we got some better news than maybe originally we had thought.
It's been a long process for you. How's it been? You know, we played at Assembly Hall in Indiana. We played at Cincinnati. We played at the Yum Center. I'm sure those are three places that you would have loved to have been playing. How was it to sit and watch your teammates play while you couldn't?
Oh, just to see that level of basketball and the venues we were playing at, and just see these guys that I was going at with practice, and just even before practice started, even our workouts, just seeing these guys get to play out there against that competition. I guess like in my head, it tells me that kind of sped up my healing process too, because I wanted to be out there. But that's just kind of a mental thing, I guess.
Were you hurt in high school? Was this the first bad injury you've had, or where you've had to sit out some games?
In 4 years of varsity, I missed one game.
Wow.
And it was a wrist injury, and I was dressed, I was ready to go, I had it taped, and we were playing in the All-A tournament, which is like the small school tournament in Kentucky.
Right.
And if we lost, we went home, and we were playing a team that I kind of felt we should be up by a little more on. And it was close at halftime, and I went up to my coach, and I said, I can play. I said, I can shoot it a little bit if I'm close. I said, but I can even just go in and put me in for a minute and intimidate him or something. He said, "Ben, you're not playing." So that was the only game I didn't get to play in 4 years of varsity. So it was tough getting injured. But.
Okay, so let's fast forward. We're up to December 3rd in McKendree. It's halftime in McKendree, and you're out shooting balls during halftime while your guys are in the locker room. I thought maybe you were going to try to play the second half, and that's exactly what happened. What was your feeling that second half?
I was kind of unsure because my foot had been feeling a lot better. I've been doing everything, and then he tells me, "Go shoot because you're playing today." So all kinds of emotions. I was really excited. Kind of didn't know what to expect because I've been in practice, but I wasn't used to that speed yet. Because there's a whole nother, when you get in that game, it's just a different speed. So I definitely nervous.
And plus, from high school to college is a different speed.
Yes.
So 2 or 3 trips up the floor, it looked like you were spent. Is that a good assessment?
Oh yeah. Like even right now, I'm still working on getting my conditioning, getting back in shape. Like me and Caleb, we lost all that weight. Been able to keep that off while I was injured. And now I'm just trying to get back in shape because that's just a big part of it. You can't really simulate basketball shape. So.
Yeah, you've played 30 minutes now in 3 games, so that's approximately 10 minutes a game. 5 out of 8, 2 out of 4 from the 3, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. That's not bad, but I know you want more minutes, and you're going to get more minutes, I'm sure, as we go along. We'll be right back to talk about tonight's game with Kentucky State with Ben Wire right after this commercial break. This is the Louisville Catholic Sports pregame show.
Bellarmine men's basketball with Doug Orme and Mark Bugg.
Welcome back to the Louisville Catholic Sports pregame show. We're talking to freshman Ben Wire for the Bellarmine Knights before the Knights take on Kentucky State. Ben's played. You've played 3 games now, approximately 30 minutes. You feel like, I'm sure you're in better shape than you were a month ago. How do you feel about your game right now?
It's definitely getting there. I got injured only a few days into practice, so the biggest kind of, I guess, the discouraging part of that was not being able to get that transition into the college game, get used to everything.
Right.
That's kind of what I was, I guess, most upset about. Is I felt that was a really important time for myself to get used to the way things are in college basketball at the Division II level, how fast it is, and everything like that. So I guess that was the toughest part, but I definitely I can feel myself getting there just
now
in
you're
practice.
getting it 2 months late. So
Yeah.
what about tonight's game with Kentucky State? Give me 2 or 3 keys you got to do to beat this team.
Well, Coach has really been preaching, if we all just do our part, then when all those parts come together, you kind of have a successful, like at the end, you're going to be successful. So if we all can just do our part, so like if I'm in there for however long, I'm going to be in there for, you never know. Just do what you can do. Do what you can do, control what you can control. So definitely to just try and play my part and then if we got 5 guys doing that on the court, that'll probably have a good
Take care of
outcome.
business. Okay. All right. Well, good luck, Ben. And it's great to see you back playing again, and look forward to watching you progress throughout the next 3 or 4 months.
Thank you.
Okay, that's Ben Wire, the freshman for the Bellarmine Knights. Before the Knights get ready to take on Kentucky State, get ready for that tip-off. This has been the Louisville Catholic Sports Pregame Show.
Park Community.
Maximize business value and transfer business success.
Along with Mark Bugg, this is Doug Orme. We're at Knights Hall, and the Bellarmine Knights bring a 30-game winning streak here at the Hall into tonight's game. That's the longest in school history and the second longest current active streak in the country, trailing only Kentucky Wesleyan, who's won 34 in a row. Mark Bugg, what do they have to do to make it 31 straight?
Well, this team, very, very athletic, Kentucky State is. They got one guy 6'8", they play him a lot, he starts, but the other guys are pretty short, but they're super quick, and they love to turn you over. They average 16 turnovers a game, so Bellarmine's got to take care of the basketball. They don't run much offense. It's quickly down the floor and a quick three-point shot. So Bellarmine's got to get back, play transition defense, and has to take care of the basketball.
We've already had one rendition of the anthem, and I believe we're going to have another one here before the game here between Bellarmine and Kentucky State.
To honor the United States of America and those who serve and protect our nation both at home and around the world. Please direct your attention to our nation's flag and proudly sing along as Garrett Gotze leads us in our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
Crowd filling in here at Knights Hall. They had a crowd of 275 for the first game, which again was won by the University of Southern Indiana. The Screaming Eagles are 10-0, and they had 6 players score in double figures. Here's how Kentucky State will line up. Chaz Harvey, a 5'10", 170-pound sophomore from Baltimore, Maryland. Dorian Jordan, a 5'8", 155-pound junior out of Cincinnati. Malcolm Smith, a 6'2", 195-pound senior, also from Cincinnati. Joining those 3 in the lineup, number 5, Reggie Breeden, 6'2", 200, a junior from Louisville. And Julius Barton, 6'8", 210, a senior from West Memphis, Arkansas, rounds out the starting 5 for Kentucky State. Their coach is Jamal Jackson. He's in his first year. He spent the last 5 years as the head coach at Bluefield State. Before that, he was at Stillman College for 3 years as an assistant. Bellarmine 8-1, ranked number 6 this week in the NABC coaches poll. They will go with their usual starting 5. Al Davis, the 5'9 senior from Colorado Springs. 8 double-figure games on the year for Al. He is second in the GLVC in assist-to-turnover ratio at 3. He's got 42 assists and only 14 turnovers. Rusty Troutman, 6'5", 190, and a senior out of Mount Washington. Number 22 on Bellarmine's all-time scoring list, just 20 points shy of Al Stevenson, who played here from 1955 through 59. Tyler Jenkins, the 6'2 junior from Indianapolis, is another starter. He has hit 8 of his last 12 three-point attempts over his last 4 games. George Knott, the 6'5 senior from New Albany, he's made 6 of 10 shots from the field over the last 4 games. And Adam Eberhard, a 6'7 sophomore from Evansville, double figures in each game for the Knights. He has 6 20-point games, and he ranks 18th in the NCAA in field goal percentage. He shoots it at 65%, and he has been Bellarmine's top player thus far, Mark.
Yeah, he has. But I was looking at our games the other day. We've had 5 guys that's been the high rebounding team. 5 different guys. We've had 2 different guys being the most point getter in each game, and none of those have been Rusty. So I mean, this team's playing really, really well without potentially their best player really playing up to his capabilities yet. So Bellarmine's got a lot of growth from here till to March. And playing really well right now and a lot of room to improve.
Rusty Troutman averaging 12 points a game, 4.5 rebounds and 3 assists, and he has made 13 threes. That's second on the team. Al Davis leads Bellarmine in triples with 16 this season.
And back to those leading scorers, it's been Al Davis or Adam Eberhard, one or the other, that's led us in scoring all 9 games. So we know Rusty can score. We're just kind of waiting for him to come around.
Bellarmine ranks in the top 10 in numerous statistical categories in the country, including scoring defense and scoring margin, 7th in both of those spots. They're 4th in field goal percentage, shooting 53%. They are 8th in field goal percentage defense at 38%. Kentucky State in the green, trimmed with gold and white. And it will be Eberhard to jump in the center circle for Kentucky State. They may have switched the lineup here a little bit on us. David Jelks is getting a start, a 6'7 sophomore.
Yeah, they put a little more size in there on us.
Here is the tip, and it is controlled by Kentucky State, and it's Malcolm Smith with the ball, and now Dorian Jordan at the top left. Bellarmine in that man-to-man. Jordan works to the left of the lane, steps inside the three-point line, missed the jumper. Bellarmine rebounds, and Jenkins front court for the Knights, and Jenkins stepped on the sideline, so Bellarmine turns it over.
George Knott did.
The pass actually got to him.
Yeah, handoff to George. He's out of bounds.
Jordan, front court for Kentucky State at the top left to Smith. Down high in the left corner to Jelks. Out to Smith on the left wing. Jelks comes out to set a screen. Smith goes away from it. Feeds it off right side of the circle. And Cross's jumper is no good. They've changed the lineup up quite a bit here. Michael Cross getting the start for Kentucky State. Here's a pass down low in the paint to Eberhard. Turns from left to right. Drops in about a 4-footer.
Doesn't matter who's guarding Adam. He doesn't care. 6'8", 6'9", it doesn't matter. just goes over top of him with his little baby hook shot.
Jordan, foul line extended right out front to Smith, guarded by Troutman. Jelks comes out to set a screen. Troutman fights his way over it to Jordan deep on the right sideline. Comes toward the top of the circle. A pass to Jelks, posting left of the lane, dumps it off down low, and a reverse layup put up and in. Nicely done by William Bryant.
Eberhardt the other end.
Yep, Adams scores quickly for
2 passes,
Bellarmine.
1 pass into Al, and a long half-court pass to Adam, who's sprinting for the layup.
Left side it goes to Cross on the wing, guarded by Davis. Al nearly took it from him. Jelks rescues it. Left side of the circle, and now top right it goes to Jordan. Jordan gets a screen, comes into the foul circle. High right to Smith. His 3 is off the mark. Eberhardt boxes out and grabs the rebound, gets it to Knott, and now to Davis. Davis runs to the left of the lane, into the left corner to Jenkins. His 3, splash.
Boy, Al had probably a layup and just stopped and hit Tyler in the corner for his 3-point shot.
7-2 Bellarmine. We played nearly 2 minutes. Jordan at the top of the circle. High left it comes to Cross, and a whistle underneath and a foul against Kentucky State, or do they say, no, it's a foul. It's
pushed off Adam Eberhardt in there in the lane trying to get open.
The foul goes against Jelks. That'll be his first foul.
Pretty weak foul, but they called it anyway.
I had some bodies in the way, and I didn't know whether it was a 3-second
I think Adam
or a foul.
kind of sold that one.
Eberhardt to a pass underneath to Davis, and he's there for the layup. Bellarmine getting whatever they want right now, 9-2. Knights on top by 7. Jordan between the circles, angles right. Right side goes to Smith. His teardrop runner is good from the right baseline. Malcolm Smith with his first 2. 9-4, Bellarmine by 5. Knights with the ball. Troutman out front to Eberhard. Baseball pass on the high right to Davis. Comes across the top. Dribbles off toward the left corner. Stops, reverses, comes to Troutman in the lane, and Rusty's pumped as he started his cut. The foul is against Jordan of Kentucky State, and that'll be his first foul.
That's Rusty Troutman. He is constantly moving, and first time he tries getting down the lane, he got bumped 2 or 3 times.
Let me correct myself. It's Cross with the foul. Troutman gets it in on the left side to Davis. Out high to Jenkins, comes to the top of the key. Tyler, right elbow. Now Davis dumps it low to Troutman. He wheels inside, missed it. Rebound put up and in, though, by Eberhard.
Could almost be credited with a pass and an assist there, but I think Rusty did try to shoot that one. Just came up short, and Adam cleaned it up for him.
Adam Eberhard already with 6 points. Jordan to the free throw line. Step back from the left elbow, off the glass and no good. Rebound followed up and put in, though, by Bryant, who now has 4 for Kentucky State. 11-6.
State's got some size in there that they changed up this starting lineup on us.
Bellarmine with the lead and the ball. Davis top right. Out front to Jenkins. Fakes the shot. Now throws to Davis right of the key. Davis faking. Working on Jordan to the right of the circle. 8 seconds to shoot. Knott comes out to help him. Back to Davis. Al drives to the right of the lane. Out front to Knott. A 3 straight on look. Perfect.
Took all the shot clock. Al finds George wide open at the top of the circle.
George Knott with his 4th 3-point hit of the season. 14-6. Bellarmine by 8. Julius Barton, who I thought was going to start, is at the scorer's table for Kentucky State. Smith's shot is blocked by Troutman and Eberhard. They were both there. Somebody will get credit. Troutman with the ball now, drives down the lane, put it up, no good, but he is fouled. And it'll go against Kentucky State, and that'll be on Jelks, and that'll be his 2nd foul, and that'll get us to a timeout. Bellarmine off to a quick start. The Knights 14, Kentucky State 6. This is Bellarmine basketball on the Louisville Catholic Sports Network.
Bug.
Mountjoy Chilton Medley CPAs and advisors, offering a full range of accounting, audit, tax planning, and consulting services for businesses of all sizes, nonprofits, and individuals. As sponsor of Best Coverage, MCM is proud to donate a blanket to Blanket Louisville to help the area's needy during these cold months. Bellarmine off to a sizzling start from the field. Mark shooting 86%.
Yeah, 6 out of 7 from the field, 2 out of 2 from the three-point line. George Knott hitting 1 and Tyler Jenkins hitting 1. 5 assists on 6 baskets. That's off to a real good start.
That's the Bellarmine way. Rusty Troutman will be on the free throw line, and he'll have a couple. Shoots it at 89.5% on the year. And his first one was long.
5-1 rebound advantage, Bellarmine. Kentucky State gets beat on the boards by over 7 a game, so that might be why they played a little more size in there to start the game.
Free throw up, good by Troutman. That's his first
not
point.
Working, though.
No. Well, they're not as quick as the Bellarmine guys at this point. Jordan comes front court for Kentucky State, dribbling at the top right. Bounces out front to Bryant, top of the circle. William looking down low. Instead, out to Jordan again at the top right. Gets a screen from Barton. Jordan on the left side to Smith. Malcolm drives the lane. The underhanded attempted pass is knocked out of bounds, and it'll come back to Kentucky State.
They keep looking, trying to get it inside to those big guys, and it's just not going to happen because we're fronting them. Nobody in the country fronts people like Bellarmine does.
Kentucky State has only 3 seconds to shoot it, and now Smith hangs in the air, missed the shot, fights for his rebound, gets it along the left side of the basket, and goes back up and scores. Malcolm Smith now has 4, and it's 15-8, Bellarmine by 7. Eberhard to Jenkins at the top left, hands to Davis, coming around to the left wing, out front to Knott. Sideline right, it comes to Jenkins, moves to the right elbow, to Eberhard on the right baseline, and he hits a 12-footer. Eberhard has not missed. And it's 17-8. Here's Smith down low to Barton, goes up inside, and he scores over Eberhard that time.
Well, that's that transition defense. Bellarmine's got to get back, or they'll shoot layups the rest of the night.
17-10. Bellarmine by 7. Eberhard to Knott at the right of the circle. Now to Jenkins, left of the key, moves left of the lane. Behind the back, bounce pass to Eberhard. Right side, they swing it to Knott, to a cutting Eberhard, right of the lane. Nice cut by Troutman, and he lays it in.
Beautiful. Adams saw him coming the whole way. Little behind the back bounce pass that time.
Eberhard, in addition to all of his scoring and rebounding for Bellarmine, averages 2.5 assists per game. He got one right there. 19-10. Bellarmine by 9. There's Barton left of the lane, turns up with a right-hand hook. It doesn't go. War for the rebound is won by Barton, and he put it in. It pinballed around.
Yep. Took it right off Rusty's back.
He finally got it in. Jenkins on the right wing, out front Eberhard. Now Troutman, left side, they swing it to Davis. Down low to Jenkins, posting left of the lane. In the lane, he fires outside to Eberhard for a three-point shot. Not there. Rebound fought for. Pulled off of there by Bryant. Outlet pass to Jordan. Pass off on the left side. And a drive and a shot missed by Cross. But he'll go to the free throw line. Much to the chagrin of the Bellarmine faithful, the foul is on Eberhard. That is his first. And the team's first.
Another case of beating Bellarmine down the floor. I mean, it was 2 passes and a layup if we don't get in the way.
Michael Cross will have 2 for Kentucky State, and the first is long. Bellarmine puts 4 new players in: Wire, Bach, Cook, and Coles.
Everybody out except Al Davis.
13:44 to play in the half. 19-12, Bellarmine by 7. Cross, senior out of Indianapolis, hits the free throw, and that makes it 19-13, Knights by 6. Bellarmine's biggest lead has been 8 in this game. Here's Davis, angling right to Coles, out front to Cook, looks down low, now to Wire, right side of the circle. Ben hasn't dribbled, to Davis between the rings. Left side, they swing it to Cook, out front to Bach, right side to Davis. They get it to Wire, mid-post, right side. 10 seconds to shoot. Wire looking to make a move. Dumps it down low to Cook. Off his hands, but it came to Coles, but he was on the baseline, and Bellarmine turns it over.
2 turnovers for Bellarmine. The same way. Both standing out of bounds when they caught the ball.
Ivan Hooker from Chicago comes in for the first time for Kentucky State. Thoroughbreds can cut it to 4 with a 2-pointer here. Here's Barton inside the left hash mark, out front to Hooker against Cook. Bounce pass to Jordan, batted away by Coles. Jordan goes and rescues it out near midcourt. Dorian Jordan gets a bit of a screen, goes away from it. Pass into the right corner, and a 3-pointer up and down for Michael Cross. That makes it 19-16. Bellarmine's lead is 3. Cook on top, and here's a pass, and a whistle, and it's against Bellarmine. Wire gets called for the foul.
Illegal screen on the baseline that time. Didn't see it, but that's what the call was.
19-16. Kentucky State can tie it with a triple here. Dorian Jordan angles right, comes across the time stripe, loops a pass to Hooker at the top. Now back to Jordan, comes over on the left side to take it. Now dribbles toward the right. A pass underneath in the lane to Barton. Shot blocked by Wire. Loose on the floor, recovered by Davis. Up ahead it goes to Cook. Alex spins left of the circle. Right side to Wire, in the right corner to Coles. Jarek drives, fakes, doesn't shoot. Out to Davis left side. He fakes and doesn't shoot it. Bellarmine resets. Bach handles it on the left wing. Pitches it out front to Davis. 10 seconds to shoot. Bellarmine by 3, 19-16. Davis alone for a 3-pointer right of the circle. Not there. Rebound slapped outside. It comes to Wire in the left corner. His 3 is good.
How about that? That was Alex Cook that kept that alive by just tapping it back out front, and ends up getting Ben Wire 3 in the corner.
11:55 to play in the half. Bellarmine by 6, 22-16. Jordan works to the right of the lane. Out to Barton, his 18-footer from the foul circle. Not there. Jordan, little guy with a rebound, goes up in traffic, can't score. Hooker with an offensive rebound, puts it in.
Boy, Kentucky State just dominating the offensive boards.
22-18, Bellarmine by 4. Coles at the top left. Jarek drives left side of the lane. Open for a 15-footer, write it down.
Jarek not shooting much, but when he does, it's pretty accurate.
Here's Smith behind the back, in through the lane, gets it outside right side, and a layup put in by Cross. Took it off the bounce that time. 24-20, Bellarmine by 4. Here's Coles driving to Wire, left side of the circle. Another 3, down the well it goes.
Another assist, another 3 for Ben. Ben's kind of feeling it right now.
Here's Jordan's jumper left side of the lane. It doesn't go. Cook with the rebound. Outlet pass to Bach. He's one-on-one. Bounce pass to Davis, trailing, nice. And he lays it in.
Great play. All started by Alex Cook's defensive rebound. One pass out to Bach, one pass into Al for a layup.
And all of a sudden, Bellarmine hits you with that spurt.
They can score in bunches.
They had a 3-point lead. Now it's up to 9, 29-20. Hooker between the circles. Top of the key now. High right to Jordan. Jordan guarded by Coles. Jordan to the right side. Jordan going baseline, reverses, comes out to the right of the circle. Out in front it goes. Here's a desperation 3 against the shot clock. Missed there by Smith. Bellarmine with the rebound, and the Knights the other way. Coles to Bach in the right corner, up with a 3-pointer. Took a trip around the rim, no good. Cook rebounds, back up and in. And Kentucky State says, I want time. 10:07 to play. This will be extended to a full timeout. It is Bellarmine 31 and Kentucky State 20. This is Bellarmine basketball on the Louisville Catholic Sports Network.
Like Bellarmine basketball, Highland Insurance is a family. For over 30 years, Highland Insurance has taken care of the Louisville community with high-quality auto, home, business, and life insurance. Be you alone.
There's a new number 1 ranked team in Division II this week. In case you have missed that bit of news, Northwest Missouri State takes over the top spot. They got 13 first place votes. The previous number 1 team, Saginaw Valley, fell down to number 7. They lost last Saturday 82-76 to Tiffin. Fairmont State, St. Thomas Aquinas, and West Liberty rounding out the top 5 nationally. Individually, by the way, Drury's Tevin Foster leads the country in free throw percentage, 96.9%. Quincy's Joseph Tagarelli first in the nation with double-doubles with 7 already. Midway through the half, Kentucky State's ball. They attack going from right to left. There's a pass out front and a whistle and a blocking foul called underneath against Bellarmine. I think it's going to be on Coles. Yep, Jarrett Coles with his first foul.
A lot of bodies between here and there, but looked like Jarrett was set plenty of time.
Chaz Harvey coming in, replacing Michael Cross for Kentucky State. So they have 2 small guards in there now in Jordan and Cross. The inbounds to Smith in the right corner. Out to Harvey. Harvey's 5'10", they say. He's kind of generous there. Which looks smaller than that. Jordan, they list at 5'8". Here's Smith. He fumbles, regains right side of the lane, drives it into the paint, doesn't go. Eberhard grabs the rebound for Bellarmine, finds Jenkins with an outlet pass. Tyler coming ahead, out front to Eberhard, left side to Troutman. Back to Eberhard down low, and now to Troutman, left corner is 3. Perfect.
Bellarmine 5 out of 8 from the three-point line. That's Rusty's first attempt tonight.
Knight shooting 42% from behind the line, 24th in the country. 34-20, Bellarmine by 14. Smith, foul line extended right to Harvey at the top left. They look in for Bryant, can't find him. Harvey gets a screen from Bryant, dribbles to the top of the key, gets it to Bryant, left of the lane against Knott. Fadeaway left baseline, it rolls across the rim. Jenkins cleans up the miss for Bellarmine. Tyler to Troutman, left side. Rusty motors down the lane, dumps it off to Knott, lays it in, and a whistle. And they are not going to count the basket. The foul is on Bryant, his first.
Fouled Rusty as he went down the lane, but he threw a great pass back over his head to Adam Eberhard for a layup in there.
Cook is back in for Bellarmine.
11-0 run for Bellarmine right now.
Troutman gets it into Davis, now out front to Jenkins, a screen from Cook. Tyler down the lane, put it up, had it blocked, and Kentucky State comes away. Harvey, front court at the high left for the Thoroughbreds. 8.5 to play in the first half. Now to Jordan, sideline right. Hooker comes out to set a bit of a screen. Jordan comes around to the top of the circle, tumbles to the ground, and I think Davis is going to be called for the foul. Yes, he is. That's his first. 4th on Bellarmine. Hooker is out, and Barton is in for Kentucky State.
Kentucky State 8 rebounds, but 6 of them offensive. That's one way they're kind of halfway staying in the ball game.
Dorian Jordan at the top right. Loops a pass on the left side to Felix Wilson, who's checked in. And here's a pass down low to Bryant. He misses the shot. Little hook from the left baseline. Bellarmine with the rebound. Troutman front court, left corner to Jenkins. Now to Eberhard, left of the circle to Troutman. Pass intended for Cook inside. A little bit too high and off Alex's hand. And a ball out of bounds, and it'll come back to Kentucky State. Bellarmine shooting well here in the early going. 34-20. They lead the Thoroughbreds with 7:59 to play in the first half. We'll step aside and then return to Knights Hall. This is Bellarmine basketball on the Louisville Catholic Sports Network.
And men's basketball with Doug Orme and Mark Bugg.
Passport Health Plans is proud to sponsor the Bellarmine University Student Athletes Community Service Program, Nights in Action. Both Passport Health Plans and Bellarmine are dedicated to helping Kentuckians live healthier lives. For more information, go to passporthealthplan.com. Play resumes here with Kentucky State in possession. Dorian Jordan to Chaz Harvey, top of the circle. Let's fly a three. And it's missed, and a foul against Kentucky State underneath. Julius Barton.
I looked at Coach Davenport. He's mystified. Coach Jackson for Kentucky State's mystified. I don't know what that was.
Tyler Kumpf, Kyle Ingram, and Michael Ingram are the officials. There's a pass down low, and Cook lays it in. The one official was giving a pretty lengthy explanation there, and he didn't really need to.
No.
Just tell us
who he was talking about.
Just tell us who the foul was on. Here is Jordan working top of the circle into the paint, fakes. Now to Harvey out front. Bounce pass to Barton, posting left of the lane, turns up with the right hand. He got it. Barton tough inside. He's got 6. 36-22, Bellarmine by 14.
It's a long dry spell there for Kentucky State.
Jenkins to Cook out front. Bellarmine attacking, going from left to right. Now Eberhard to Davis, right side of the circle. Cook trying to get free down low. Davis picks up the dribble, and Troutman, I think, is being wrestled around there by one of the Kentucky State thoroughbreds. Felix Wilson picks up his first foul.
Rusty keeps drawing all these fouls, but he's not getting rewarded because not in the bonus yet.
Felix Wilson is from Lexington. Might be related to the former Kentucky football player by the same name. Felix the Cat, they called him. 36-22. Jarrett Coles, left sideline to Troutman. Troutman a screen from Eberhard. Rusty stop and go. Instead, out front to Eberhard. Nice pass underneath. No look, and Cook missed the layup. And a foul underneath. And it's on Barton. Second foul on Barton. You might have heard Coach Davenport there. He wants Cook to either dunk it or use the backboard.
He got up there and tried to avoid the foul, and he altered his shot.
Cook on the free throw line. Alex, excellent foul shooter, 91%. Now has 5 points, comes in averaging 7. What a pass, though, by Eberhard.
Great pass.
Away.
We've thrown some great passes the first 14 minutes of this game. But I was watching something else. Jeremy Kendall is sitting straight across from us at half court, and he was having a conference with Rusty Troutman. So I don't know what that was all about. You know, Jeremy Kendall practices with these guys every day. He's gives them a lot of coaching during his practice sessions.
Cook hit the second free throw. Yeah, you can take the boy from Bellarmine, but you can't take the Bellarmine out of the boy there. So Jeremy Kendall is helping out wherever he can. Kentucky State with the ball. Malcolm Smith out front gets it now to Harvey. On the left side to Jordan. 38-22, the Thoroughbreds trailing. Cross is back in for Kentucky State. Here's a drive down the lane by Smith, and he got tied up and is called for the travel. Ben Wire back in for Bellarmine. So is Brent Bach. Eberhard and Troutman sit down. So the Knights now have Coles, Wire, Bach, Davis, and Cook with 6:12 to play in the first half, and the Knights by 16. Bach deep on the right side, out front to Wire. Now to Coles out front to Davis, left of the key to Cook, left of the lane. Nice pass underneath to Bach. Got in trouble, though, and turned it over. Bach tried to pass it out of there and got it swiped. Harvey to Jordan, front court on the left side to Harvey in the left corner. His three is good. Chaz Harvey.
Didn't get there quick enough. They like to shoot those threes, and they can hit them.
38-25. Bellarmine by 13. Cook at the top of the circle. At the top right, it's Bach. Now to Coles on the right wing. Bounce pass to Wire on the right. Wire holds it over his head. Hasn't dribbled yet. Now puts it on the deck once. Throws it out front to Coles. 8 seconds to shoot. Coles gets a bit of a screen, goes away from it to the left of the lane, out to Wire, alone for a three-pointer. That one off to the right side and off the rim and missed. And the ball knocked out of bounds. And a foul, though, against Michael Cross. his second. George Knott coming in, and he'll replace Alex Cook. Cook leaves with 6 points, and Bach will be on the line, shooting the one in bonus.
6 points and 5 rebounds for Alex already.
Bach's free throw is good, so he's got a point. Brent gives Bellarmine nearly 9 points off the bench, shooting 66%. Here's Hooker back in, Ivan Hooker for Kentucky State. Bach is not among the national leaders in percentage because he has not attempted enough shots yet. Shoots 52% from the three-point line, and he misses his first free throw of the season after making his first 8. 39-25 Bellarmine. Jordan working to the left side of the circle. The teardrop runner in the lane doesn't go. Tipped up, no. Wire rebounds for Bellarmine. Gives to Coles. Diagonal pass to the left to Davis. Davis, right side now to Coles. Dumps it low to Wire, posting right of the lane.
Look out.
Ben turns, out front to Knott. Now to Bach, left side to Davis. Davis goes baseline, reverse layup, left it short, takes a tumble, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Ben trying to make a move in there, but he kind of lost his balance. Lucky he didn't get called for a walk.
The foul is on Malcolm Smith of Kentucky State. That's the 9th against the Thoroughbreds. Caleb Taylor to the scorer's table for Bellarmine for the first time tonight. He and Eberhard will check back in for Bellarmine. Davis on the line and missed the first shot. He's a 74% foul shooter. Knott and Wire will get a break as Caleb Taylor, the freshman from London, averaging 3 points, 2.5 rebounds a game, getting better and better. He also had some injury woes here at the start of the season, had back spasms that set him back a little bit.
Infected foot.
Davis, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's right, he did have that.
That came first, and then the spasms came.
Davis with 5 points now. Bellarmine by 15. Harvey, sideline right, front court, feeds it into the right corner to Jordan. Fakes left, goes right on the baseline, dumps it off to Bryant, and the ball knocked out of bounds, and it'll come back into Kentucky State. You're chuckling.
Nah, just, yeah.
I thought something,
No.
so thought something funny there had happened. Here's the inbounds. Jordan looking, and he comes into Hooker deep on the right sideline, hands it back to Dorian Jordan. 10 seconds to shoot. Jordan way out near midcourt. 7 seconds. Jordan on the dribble to the right side of the lane against Eberhard. Adam rejects the shot. Davis runs down the block in the left corner, motors to the offensive end.
Missed him. Missed Caleb in there. He was open.
Davis to Coles in the right corner. Now they tried to go to Taylor, and it's knocked out of bounds by Smith of Kentucky State.
That's what I was laughing about a minute ago. I love to watch the big guys play in there, and I was watching Caleb, and he did something funny there a second ago.
Coles trying to inbound from the baseline, and the Bellarmine bench, been told to be a little.
Coach Davenport, that's what drives him up a wall when he's players. That's to sit down.
Coles inbounds to Taylor in the right corner. Caleb got free, takes it toward the rack, missed the shot. Rebound Harvey, and a foul against Bellarmine, and it'll be on Taylor. That's his first foul, and Bellarmine's 5th. 4:04 to play in the half.
The game just rushes Caleb right now. It's just he got hit in the nose. He might be bleeding a little bit. Anyway, he doesn't gather himself. It just speeds him up, and he does things out of control.
Yeah, I had noticed something, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it, and that's exactly it. He's trying to play too quickly.
Yeah, they speed him up. The game speeds him up. He just said he's not used to it yet. Once he does, he'll be a really good player.
Here's Jordan working right side out front to Bryan in the foul circle. Now pitches it back out front to Smith. Smith works to the left of the three-point line, and he missed the shot, but the ball out of bounds, and we have a travel against Kentucky State, and that'll get us to our media timeout. 3:52 to play here in the first half. Bellarmine leads Kentucky State 40-25. This is Bellarmine basketball on the Louisville Catholic Sports Network.
Ready?
teams in action today and tonight. Glenville State defeated Illinois Springfield 92-79. Number 9 Drury is taking on Palm Beach Atlantic down in Florida. Truman State playing Benedict, and Indianapolis tangling with Nova Southeastern. And of course, USI, Southern Indiana, won easily over Martin Methodist in our first game here today, 100-62. Bellarmine shooting 68% and leading 40-25. And with the ball, Coles to Eberhard, right side, tried to get it to Taylor, batted out of bounds by Bryant, and instead we have a foul called as well.
Wow.
Bryant with the foul. That's his second. I was just watching his free hand there that batted the pass away.
Yeah,
Must have
pretty tough call there.
Done something else. Here is Joseph Claybrook coming in for Kentucky State.
Great position by Caleb that time. I mean, if the ball had a little more air under it, it would have been a layup.
Taylor's first free throw was way long. Hit the back rim and backboard. Claybrook replacing William Bryant for the Thoroughbreds, who trail it by 15. Bellarmine's biggest lead was 16 points. Taylor's second free throw is good. So Caleb with a point, and it's 41-25 with 3:40 left in the half. Jordan starting up for Kentucky State, comes through the center circle on the dribble, gets a screen from Claybrook, works to the left of the lane, out front to Claybrook, and he unloads a three and hits it.
They love to shoot them threes.
Claybrook had not attempted a three-point shot this year, and he hits his first one, 41-28. Kentucky State with the lead, or rather Bellarmine with the lead and with the ball. Here's Davis, foul line extended left, out front to Coles. Jarek, one bounce dribble to Eberhard, left side. Eberhard, bounce pass to Taylor, double teamed left of the lane, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Foul is against Harvey. That'll be his first. So Caleb Taylor, who is 3 for 4 on the year from the foul line, is up there now for the Knights, and he'll have a pair. First one is perfect. Rusty Troutman, Tyler Jenkins back in for Bellarmine, replacing Jarek Coles and Al Davis. Alex Cook will come in here in a moment for Taylor if he makes this second free throw. On the way, and perfect. So he's got 3 points. Here comes Cook in for Taylor. 43-28, Bellarmine by 15.
Much better looking on those 3 free throws than that first one he shot up there, Caleb.
So Bellarmine's bench producing, as it has for most of the season. Wire with 6 off the bench, Taylor with 3. Here's Claybrook, left side of the circle for Kentucky State, right side to Harvey. Out front to Jordan. Dorian puts it on the deck, top of the circle, looping pass low to Claybrook. Nice head and shoulder fake, goes up and scores.
Yeah, that was that's tough because you don't know who to be weak side. The weak side man doesn't know because it's right in the middle of the floor, so that's why they were able to throw over top and get the layup.
Jenkins to Eberhard, left side of the circle. Adam with 8 points pretty quickly. Hasn't scored here in a while. Bach now working long range atop the three-point arc. To Eberhard, right corner. Cross-court pass to Cook on the left wing. Alex, bounce pass to a cutting Bach, and Brent lays it in.
Great pass by Alex again.
I wanted to point out, too, Alex early in the year, Mark, had 13 turnovers, 1 assist. Now, over his last 3 games, he's up to about 7 assists and 3 turnovers.
Yeah, he's coming around much better.
Deep three from the right side, good by Malcolm Smith for Kentucky State, makes it 45-33. Bellarmine with the lead and the ball with 1:50 to play in the half. Smith now with 7 points.
Troutman right on him. It's just a great shot by Smith.
Here's Jenkins, top of the three-point arc, right side to Eberhard, down low to Jenkins, and he lays it in. Bellarmine getting layup after layup.
Just another great pass by Adam that time.
Jordan at the top of the circle for Kentucky State. To the left of the lane, the fadeaway 15-footer doesn't go, and Bach cleans up the miss for Bellarmine. Brent coming ahead, right side Jenkins. Alone for a 3, right corner, in and out, and Smith rebounds for Kentucky State. Dribbles out of the pack with 1:10 to play in the half. Smith coast to coast trying to go that way and ended up fumbling it out of bounds, turning it over. Wire coming back in for Bellarmine, replacing Bach. Bellarmine's ball here, leading by 14, 47-33.
Bellarmine's gone 10 deep tonight so far.
Jenkins across the time stripe, angling left at long range to Troutman out front. Jab step, now puts it on the floor. Step back two-pointer, good from the left of the key.
Not a real good shot by Rusty, but it goes in anyway.
49-33, Bellarmine by 16. 45 seconds to play in the half. Troutman now has 8 points. Jordan to the left side of the lane for Kentucky State in the foul circle to Hooker. Ivan one bounce dribble to Harvey, deep right wing. Harvey across the top, left side to Jordan. Jordan works it out front to Harvey. His three-pointer on the way is short. Jenkins with the rebound. Shot clock is off. Here is Jenkins in the foul circle, and now he retreats with 18 seconds to play in the half. Troutman comes out to take it from Jenkins, and now Bellarmine wants and gets a timeout. I don't know if Troutman called a timeout, and the bench I didn't think maybe wanted that to happen at this time, but at any rate, they'll come here to talk it over.
Yeah, they was yelling one shot like they knew what the play was, but all of a sudden we called timeout to maybe run something different.
So 11 seconds to play in the half, and Bellarmine leading 49-33. Eberhard and Troutman with 8 points apiece leading the way for the Knights. It's been a balanced attack. Cook has 6, Davis has 5, Wire has 6, Bach has 3, Taylor has 3, Knott has 3, Coles has a bucket. You get the idea. Everybody's chipping in.
Sharing the ball. Sharing the ball, sharing the shots.
Bellarmine wanted to maybe, as you say, work on a play here. 11 seconds to play. Eberhard sideline left, got it into Troutman. Rusty drives down the left side of the lane, took it up, ball knocked away, and deflected out of bounds. And it'll come back to the Knights with 7.1 seconds left.
Okay, 4. Let's watch for the alley-oop this time, maybe to Eberhard.
Troutman looking, whistle before he could throw it in. It's on a foul called against Malcolm Smith, his second. So Wire will go to the free throw line. Ben Wire, season high 7 points the other night against Midway, and he'll have 2 free throws here to see if he can come up with a new season high.
Bellarmine getting 2 free throws. Only committed 5 fouls so far, Bellarmine has.
Yep. Free throw by Wire is good. Ben with 7 points off the bench. It's going to be hard to keep him out of the lineup here.
He's better and better.
It's a nice problem to have. Bellarmine has depth, and they all score when they get in. Here's Wire up again, and that's a new season high for Wire. He's got 8 points, 51-33. Bellarmine with the lead, 7 seconds to play in the half. Harvey coming back in, bounces it in to Jordan. Picks it up, comes across the time stripe, guarded by Jenkins, and Jenkins fouled him.
Had one to waste, forgot about it. Tyler was just going for the steal and fouled him. Not intentional, but
it was worth the gamble.
Pretty much intentional.
3.6 seconds left. Smith inbounds to Jordan. Comes toward the top of the key, starts the drive. The shot is short, and that is the end of the half. And it's Bellarmine on top by 18. Their biggest lead comes here at the break. It's the Knights 51 and Kentucky State 33. Felton Spencer will join us here and get his thoughts here on the first half. Felton, just a typical so far this year Bellarmine first half. Lots of sharing of the ball, lots of scoring from everybody who's played just about. What were your impressions?
We did a really good job of sharing the basketball. We have to do a much better job of getting them off the boards and not giving them the second chance shots. The first part of the half, I think they got like 5 or 6 offensive rebounds, and that really hurt us, I think. But I think once we shore that up, we'll be all right.
They had 6 at the 10-minute mark and didn't get any the second 10 minutes. So,
well, as a coach, we had made a couple adjustments, and coach had a couple words. So,
well, don't tell us the words. What were the adjustments that you tried to make?
We just want to be more aware of where they are on the floor, make sure we're boxing out, and then we're pursuing the basketball more, and just keep pushing on our end and just playing our game. And we're trying to be aware. We know they've got a lot of good shooters out there. We're trying to be aware, make sure we make them have to bounce the basketball and not give them open, clean looks.
They turned teams over 16 times. You've only got 5 turnovers so far. You got to be happy with that.
We're definitely pleased with the turnover situation. We just got to keep it going, moving forward into the second half. Keep taking care of the basketball, and I think we'll be all right.
All right, Felton, thanks a lot. We appreciate it.
Always a pleasure, guys.
Felton Spencer with some words of wisdom there, with Bellarmine in front 51-33 here at halftime. When we come back, we'll have a halftime guest and plus have the stats as well. That'll be coming up in just a few moments as we continue from Knights Hall, where Bellarmine leads Kentucky State 51-33. This is Bellarmine basketball on the Louisville Catholic Sports Network.
Like Bellarmine basketball.
And it will be Bellarmine's ball as the second half begins. Al Davis, Rusty Troutman, Adam Eberhard, George Knott, and Tyler Jenkins, the starting five on the floor for the Knights. Jenkins at the top right, and a foul not cutting underneath the basket, I think was held. He was by Bryant. That'll be his third. And he is going to be removed from the game after playing 8 seconds. Joseph Claybrook comes back in. He had 5 points off the bench for Kentucky State. The inbounds to Eberhard. Now to Knott, posting right of the lane. Here's Davis with it on the left side. Out front to Knott. High right now to Jenkins. A whistle and another foul. This one is going to go against Michael Cross, and that's his third for Kentucky State. So quickly, 2 fouls against the Thoroughbreds. Troutman, baseline, right side, into Davis, deep on the right wing. Gets a screen from Eberhard, dribbles across the top to Troutman, had it poked away by Cross, and it goes out of bounds. It'll come back to Bellarmine. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Troutman, sideline right, inbounds to Davis. Now to Jenkins, foul line extended right. Here's the lob pass underneath. Eberhard couldn't quite control it, and it's Kentucky State up with a loose ball.
Boy, alley-oop pass. Wide open that time, just a bad pass.
Here is Jordan working long range for Kentucky State to Claybrook, left of the circle. Claybrook loops a pass into the corner to Smith, and off his hands, it's fumbled away, and Bellarmine gets it back.
Smith was out of bounds when he caught it.
It's 3 times we've seen that tonight.
Can't find the line over there on that side of the floor.
Kind of a sloppy start to the second half. A minute in. Eberhard, right side of the circle. A pass to Troutman underneath. Out to Jenkins in the right corner. Jenkins to a cutting Eberhard, and he lays it in. And Adam Eberhard in double figures for the 10th straight game.
Tyler in the corner just waiting for either Rusty or Adam to fly down that lane.
53-33, Bellarmine by 20. This is their biggest lead. Kentucky State in possession. Cross, right side to Claybrook. His pass batted down inside by Eberhard. Davis up with a loose ball. Davis to a trailing Troutman. He missed the layup, and Cross with the rebound to Jordan. Down the floor to Smith. Michael to the basket and missed the shot. It trickled off the rim. Rebound Bellarmine. We go the other way. Davis behind the back. He fumbled it away. Up with it is Jordan. 3-on-1. A pass to Hooker, and he finishes for Kentucky State.
That was just up and back, and Kentucky State finally scores on the layup.
Yeah, not much got done there for a while before finally the Thoroughbreds able to lay one in. Bellarmine up 53-35. Troutman to a cutting Eberhard. Lay it up, no good, but he's fouled, and Adam will go to the stripe. Hooker, first foul on him for Kentucky State, and the third on the team, and Eberhard will be on the line.
Hard to I'm going to make this comment, but it's hard to prove anything, but this team's got a chance to be the best passing team I've ever seen here at Bellarmine. I said that first couple weeks I saw them practice.
Why do you think so?
Well, I mean, they find the open guy better than any team I've seen since I've been around here for 12 years. And they all pass the ball. I mean, the inside guy's Adam Eberhard. Here's your center, and he passes it better than any of them.
Yeah, he averages almost 3 assists a game. He hits both free throws, 55-35. Here's Smith's three from the left corner, partially blocked by Troutman. It came to Barton, and he tried to throw it back outside. Julius Barton had checked in during the Eberhard free throws, and he threw it away. So Bellarmine gets it back off the turnover. Knights leading by 20. Davis, front court to Jenkins, out front to Eberhard. Now to Knott, left of the circle, left wing to Jenkins, out front to Eberhard, to Davis, spins away from Jordan, dumps it down low to Knott, missed the shot. Claybrook, though, got up there to block it, and the foul against Kentucky State.
I mean, that's a great pass by Al. Al goes up to shoot the ball, and he looked like he's going to take a 12-footer and finds George with a better shot.
There's a confusion at the table. I thought Claybrook fouled him, but the official said 20. I think he meant to say 22. He did. Claybrook with the foul. And George Knott will be on the free throw line. George has only taken 2 free throws this year, and he's made them both. And he's 3 for 3.
Bellarmine's 11 out of 15 from the line.
56-35, Knights by 21. Free throw by Knott. That one is long. Rebound, Claybrook tipped it to the left sideline where Jordan runs it down for Kentucky State.
13 out of 17, I'm sorry.
Jordan drives, and here's a foul against Claybrook, setting an illegal screen. That'll be his second foul, and that's 5 already. And Coach Jamal Jackson of Kentucky State in that bright green tie, standing with his arms folded, not looking too pleased here at the moment. Eberhard to Troutman at the three-point line, left side, put it on the deck and motors to the basket and lays it in.
Just automatic for you let Rusty go that way to the basket.
58-35. Troutman with 10 points. Jordan driving the lane, scoop shot, no. Eberhard got a hand on it. Troutman comes down with it to Jenkins, has Davis with him, gives Al the pass, circles back out front to Knott. Left side, Troutman in the corner to Jenkins for a three, and it's good.
A 2-on-1 fast break. Al doesn't take the shot because it's a little contested. 3 passes later, Jenkins gets a wide open three.
And Bellarmine running away now, 61-35. Smith left of the lane for Kentucky State, drives and scores. Malcolm Smith now has 9. 61-37, Knights with the lead. Davis, front court, right side to Eberhard, moves into the lane, hippity hop down the lane and got bumped as he tried to get the ball up to the rim. The blocking foul. It's on Cross. That'll be his 4th foul. And Eberhard will be on the line. Adam with 12 points. Make it 13 as he hit the first free throw. Alex Cook in for Bellarmine, replacing George Knott. Jarrett Coles checks in for Al Davis. I'm wondering, too, Mark, if we'll see Daniel Ramser for the first time
I think we
tonight.
Will. I think we will. I'll be a little surprised if we don't. He's practiced really hard all week, and he's practicing. He's doing all the drills. He's doing everything, just like the rest of the guys. So I assume he's going to be in there some tonight.
Eberhard hit the second free throw. He's got 14 and leaves the game. Skylar Hunter in for the first time for Bellarmine. Smith drives, had it knocked away, but got it back. Now finds Jordan deep on the left sideline. Guarded by Jenkins. Claybrook comes out to set a screen. Jordan goes away from it. Now Claybrook takes it, goes to Barton down low, turns, put it up, no good, and swooping in there is Troutman to grab the rebound for the Knights. Troutman to the foul line, to the left side of the lane, circles back, gives to Jenkins. Tyler on a drive, stops, doesn't shoot, clears it way out to Coles, out front to Troutman. Left side, they swing it to Jenkins. Tyler drives inside, and a foul, and that'll be on Barton of Kentucky State. That'll be their 7th foul. Barton with his 3rd, and that'll get us to a timeout. 15:41 to play. Bellarmine with a big lead over Kentucky State, 63-37. This is Bellarmine basketball on the Louisville Catholic Sports Network.
Bellarmine men's basketball with Doug Orme and Mark Bugg.
Here at Knights Hall, it's Bellarmine 63 and Kentucky State 37 with 15:41 to go. 14 unbeaten teams in Division II coming into play this week, and the GLVC had 2 of them, Drury and USI. And underclassmen performing well in the league, too, here in the early going. The sophomore from Southern Indiana, Alex Stein, leads the league in scoring. Adam Eberhardt, third, 19 points per game. Free throw missed by Tyler Jenkins. He'll get another one.
We get Drury pretty soon, don't we? Early in the conference.
Yeah, I'd have to
here
find my schedule here.
And I'm not sure when we play Southern.
The Drury game, it's free throw good by Jenkins. So now he has 9 points. Actually, Bellarmine doesn't play Drury until February the 2nd here at Knights Hall.
Really? I was thinking we played him the first. That's Quincy. Never mind. That's
yeah,
Quincy.
we play at Quincy January the 12th. There's a pass fumbled away by Barton down low and rolls out of bounds. And it'll come back to Bellarmine.
There's your boy.
Here's Daniel Ramser. He ought to get a nice hand. And gets a big hug from Tyler Jenkins as he comes in to replace him. Daniel, of course, suffered that concussion against Louisville in the exhibition game. And this is his first appearance on the floor. Here's Brent Bach, who's also checked in. Cook down low to Coles. Jarek
Nice.
inside scores it.
I was wondering if he was going to try to score it. He was open forever. He kind of waited till the defense caught up with him and scored on him.
66-37. Kentucky State trailing and with the ball. Here's a drive by Malcolm Smith. Nice reverse layup put up and in by Smith, who now has 11 points.
Yeah, he's their best player, best scorer anyway.
Smith comes in averaging 18 points a game. Here's Skylar Hunter out front, and here's a foul against Bellarmine this time. Coles ran over. No, correction, it's
Alex.
Cook.
Illegal screen again.
First foul on Cook and the first on Bellarmine.
Alex, every minute Alex is learning something about this Division II game.
Smith on the left sideline for Kentucky State spins against Ramser. Out it goes, and a new man in and missing a three for Kentucky State. That was Toussaint Shaq Rose, a sophomore from Florida, in for the first time. Here's Coles front court for Bellarmine, poked away by Jordan, and Jordan had to foul to do it.
Coach Jackson doesn't like that call, which I kind of agree with him.
First foul on Jordan.
I thought Jared had been stripped there and kind of pushed to get the ball, try to get the ball back.
You know, Coach Jordan's team is having a tough time tonight, and then
I keep calling him Jackson.
He feels that he can't catch a break as Coles hits the first free throw. Bellarmine's already in the 1-and-1.
Yeah, Bellarmine's only committed one foul so far.
They're going to be in the two-shot free throw situation here in another trip or two down the court. Free throw by Coles is good again. So Jarek now with 6. And now he leaves, and Al Davis comes back in. So for Bellarmine, it's Davis, Cook, Ramser, Hunter, and Bach. One old person and 4 young people out there.
Not why the lead is like it is, but Bellarmine shot 24 free throws. Kentucky State has shot 2.
Jordan, right sideline, pulls up on the baseline and missed the jumper. War for the rebound, and a foul.
I think Brent was on somebody's back.
Yep, it's on Bach. That'll be his first. Felix Wilson coming back in for Kentucky State, and he replaces Shaq Rose. 68-39. Bellarmine with the lead. Here's Wilson at the top of the key. Looking for Jordan, can't find him. Right side to Smith. Malcolm goes baseline right, pulls up and fires and buries it.
He's on a little run right now, Malcolm is.
68-41, Bellarmine. Ramser out front to Cook. Nice pass down low to Davis. Davis out to Hunter, wide open for a three-pointer. Count it.
Hunter much more confident looking after he hit those couple shots against is it Midway or McKendree? I don't remember when it was.
Midway.
A couple games ago.
71-41, Bellarmine by 30. Smith atop the three-point line, right side. Launches one over Hunter, and he got it. Whew.
Daniel didn't get over that screen in time, left Smith open.
And Hunter didn't rotate out quick enough, I don't think, from the bench's perspective. There's Bach, sideline right to Hunter. Out front to Ramser. Daniel on the left side to Bach. They find Cook posting left of the lane to a cutting Ramser. Saves it back in bounds to Cook. Hunter open in the right corner. Another three is good.
Another assist, Alex Cook. Daniel Ramser hustling to keep that one alive, just keep it in play.
Smith on the right wing. Ramser fights over the screen. Now to Bryant. Right corner to Wilson. Wilson comes out, and an illegal screen against Bryant. That'll be his fourth foul. Willie Sherfrans and Ben Wire come in for Alex Cook and Skylar Hunter. 74-44. Kentucky State, did they call a timeout or not?
No, I don't know
No,
what
they did not. Bellarmine, there was the stoppage in play, and Bellarmine put the two subs in.
Yeah, I think they were waiting for K-State to call the timeout, but they did.
Yeah, we're going to hit our under 12 break here in a few moments. Here is Davis from the right side, stops and fires, doesn't go. Smith rebounds, and a foul against Sherfrans of Bellarmine. So Willie picks up his first foul. No, they called it the other way. They were pointing at Sherfrans. He is the shooter. So the foul is on Smith, his third. And Bellarmine will have two free throws for the rest of the game. Sherfrans misses the first. Teddy Ware, sophomore from Georgetown, in for the first time for Kentucky State.
Taking Malcolm Smith out. Not really sure why, but.
Sherfrans missed the second free throw. Wire fights for it, but the rebound collected by Jelks, who's back in for Kentucky State. Gets it to Jordan. Jordan down the left of the lane. Throws one up. It doesn't go. Bach with the rebound for Bellarmine. Spin dribble to come out of the backcourt. Right side Sherfrans. Right corner Davis. Davis brings it back out on the right wing. Comes to the top of the circle. Now flips it into the right corner to Bach. The fadeaway three is good. The Augusta rifle from downtown. He's got 6 points, and Bellarmine's up by 33. 12 minutes to play. 77-44. Harvey out front for Kentucky State. To the right of the circle. Into the right corner to Ware. Teddy step back three. Doesn't go. War for the rebound. Won by Ramser. Outlet pass comes to Davis. 3-on-3. Davis to the line, to the lane, to the hole, and he scores.
Al looking for his shot that time.
79-44 Bellarmine. And now a timeout called for by Kentucky State. And this will be extended to a full, I believe. It'll become the media timeout, but I want to make certain of that so we don't step away and miss action. So it is a full timeout. Bellarmine on a roll here. The Knights here at Knights Hall leading Kentucky State 79-44. This is Bellarmine basketball on the Louisville Catholic Sports Network.
I love your wall color.
Scores 85 points or more, everyone in attendance will receive a buy one, get one offer from Raising Cane's. Raising Cane's, where our one love is quality chicken fingers. If Bellarmine does not score 85 tonight, we're going to have a real story.
Yeah.
79-44 with 11 and a half minutes to go.
We won't want to do the post game if they don't get 85 tonight.
They could still win, though, I think. Here's Wilson at the top of the circle for Kentucky State. A screen from Jelks. Wilson down the left of the lane, in the corner to Harvey. Harvey backs it out of there, bounce pass in the corner to Wilson. His three is off the mark. Wire snatches the rebound for Bellarmine. Gets it ahead to Rhett Troutman, who's in for the first time. Out front to Wire, left of the key to Ramser. Out front to Bach. Bach on the dribble. Long range to Wire out front. Left side of the circle to Troutman. Rhett to Shorefron's out front to Bach. 10 seconds to shoot. They get it to Wire, posting up right of the lane. Wire puts it on the deck, backs his way down.
Whoa.
Nice drop step move to the baseline and lays it in. Wow.
Was a nice drop step. Hadn't seen that in a while.
81-44, Bellarmine leads it. 10:35 to play, and a deep three missed by Ware, rebounded by Rhett Troutman. Up ahead it goes to Bach, off his hands, and stolen back by Harvey. Here comes Kentucky State to Wilson, right of the circle. Out front to Ware, kicks it back left sideline to Jordan. Dorian Jordan into the left corner to Teddy Ware, the former Scott County standout. Now to Wilson, drives in the paint, kicks it out to Jordan. Into the right corner it goes. Here's a three by Harvey, and it's good. Harvey with his second triple. That makes it 81-47 with 10:05 to play in the game. Malcolm Smith coming back in. And so is Julius Barton. We've got a timeout. 10:05 left. Bellarmine on top, 81-47. This is Bellarmine basketball on the Louisville Catholic Sports Network.
Hello, Bellarmine family. This is George Suggs, former
Now, back to courtside for Bellarmine men's basketball.
Later in this broadcast, we'll have the Burkhead Heating and Cooling Hot Player of the Game. 10:05 left, Bellarmine leading 81-47. USI won the first game here tonight over Martin Methodist, 100-62. Bellarmine will play Martin Methodist tomorrow. The Knights shooting at 73%.
Yep.
10 minutes to go. That would be a new Knights Hall record if they can maintain that pace. Here's Ramser taking a bump from Harvey as he came back to help against some pressure.
Shooting the threes at 64%, 9 out of 14.
Harvey with his second foul. Bellarmine shot, we talked about this the other night when they were kind of threatening this against Midway. Bellarmine shot 71% for a game. Free throw missed by Ramser. Daniel trying for his first point of the season. Yeah, the record for a field goal percentage for Bellarmine is 71.7. As Ramser hits the second free throw, that's his first point of the season. 82-47. Wilson deep on the left side, out front to Smith. Got to watch him. He's got 16 points, averages 18 a game. Ramser trying to check him. Left side to Wilson. His three over Wire. Not there. Rebounded Barton on the right side. Out to Jordan. Now Smith fakes left and comes right. Fakes Ramser. Now gets it to Harvey. He drives. The underhand scoop is good by Chaz Harvey.
Nice move by Harvey. Got Ben Wire up in the air and went by him.
82-49 Bellarmine. Rhett Troutman, left hash mark, out front to Wire. Wire dribbles, and now Ramser being held, and Daniel will go back to the free throw line.
Daniel, much improved player over last year. We hadn't seen it yet, but saw it in practice before he got hurt against U of L.
Wilson with the foul, and here is Ramser. Will have two. And he hit the first, 83-49. Bellarmine with the lead, and 9:21 to go. Caleb Taylor to check back in a moment for Bellarmine as Ramser hits the second free throw. He'll replace Ben Wire. Wire has 10 points tonight.
Getting better and better, and he hit 2 threes tonight. Had a nice drop step.
Made both of his foul shots.
Altered some shots standing on defense.
9:20 to go. Kentucky State with the ball. Jordan, right side to Harvey. On the wing, out front to Wilson, up top to Smith, left side. Now they swing it to Jordan. Jordan to a cutting Harvey at the left elbow. They get it to Barton, had it stripped away by Bach. Up with the ball is Ramser. Daniel in a foot race, had it stripped from behind by Jordan. He was 1-on-2, got blindsided. Here's a pass down low, and It is Barton's finishing after the nice pass from Jordan. Here's the other way, Bellarmine. Caleb Taylor taking the pass, misses the layup, hit the bottom of the board. Kentucky State the other way. Jordan drives through the lane, and he scoops one in. That's his first bucket.
Circus shot that time.
84-53, Bellarmine. Bach front court for the Knights. Now Franz at the top right. Willie holds it over his head. High left to Rhett Troutman. Looks in at Taylor. Out front to Ramser. Daniel right elbow. Down low to Franz on the right block. Willie turns inside. Left it short with the left hand. Taylor rebounds.
Man.
And he's tied up. And the arrow will give it to Kentucky State.
Nice move by Willie that time. Just couldn't get the left-handed baby hook to go, and that's the highest I've ever seen Caleb get off the floor so far this year. Grabbed it and went back up, got tied up.
Malcolm Smith, sideline left, his pass batted down by Ramser. Recovered out near midcourt by Wilson, though, for Kentucky State. Now Jordan on the three-point line, drives it to the right of the lane, out front to Smith. He unloads a three. It is short, off the front rim, rebounded by Rhett Troutman. Troutman front court for the Knights, gets a screen from Franz, left side to Bach. Out high to Franz, right side they go to Ramser. A pass down low intended for Taylor, batted away, a steal by Kentucky State. Up with it is Smith. Malcolm drives all the way, reverse layup is good. Smith with 18 now, and he has scored 11 here in this half.
Yeah, he's had a good second half.
Here's Bach angling right, sideline right to Ramser, out front Franz. Now to Taylor, comes out top right to take it. Caleb holds it high over his head, gives it to Bach at the top of the key. Bach working long range, now down the left of the lane. Nice bounce pass to Taylor, and he puts it in.
Nice catch there by Taylor. That's a tough pass Brent made, but good enough for another assist.
Caleb Taylor now with 5 points. 86-55. Here's Jordan working on Troutman, and Rhett fouls him. That's his first foul. 7:03 to play, and that'll get us to a timeout. With Bellarmine on top by 31. It's the Knights 86 and Kentucky State 55. This is Bellarmine basketball on the Louisville Catholic Sports Network.
Like Bellarmine.
Basketball with Doug Orme and Mark Bug.
Bellarmine's season high in points this year is 98. They got that the other night against Midway. The last time they went over 100, Mark, was in their victory easily last year over Indianapolis, 101-65. That was here at Knights Hall.
Got a shot to get 100. I don't know. Just first 10 minutes of the game, Kentucky State had 6 offensive rebounds. They've gotten 1 since then. Just a great job on the boards for Bellarmine.
If that continues, the coaching staff will be eager to talk about that after the game. Here is a 3 from the right corner, missed there by Harvey, and Bellarmine with a rebound. Ramser to Troutman.
13 out of 15 Bellarmine players have at least one rebound.
Troutman's layup is blocked out of bounds, and it'll come back to the Knights. Bellarmine still shooting 70%, 28 for 40. Troutman from the baseline right side looking to inbound. He does to Hunter, right wing, out front to Knott. Left side to Troutman. Rhett gets a screen from Taylor. Now to Ramser, out front to Troutman. Left side to Hunter. They look in at Taylor, can't find him. Now Ramser, top of the circle. Ramser left of the lane. Step back jumper on the rim, bouncing off. The rebound collected by Barton of Kentucky State. To Wilson, right side to Smith. He fires a three, short. Taylor had the rebound, lost it, but then recovers it. Casually picked it up.
Smith got fouled on that three-point shot, too.
Got it to Troutman. Left side to Hunter. Out front to Taylor. We played 14 minutes in the second half. Ramser to Hunter. Right side of the circle. Hunter puts down a couple of dribbles at long range. Out front to Troutman. 8 seconds to shoot. To Hunter in the right corner. 5 seconds to shoot. Hunter bounce pass low to Taylor. He faces. He fires. He missed it. And the rebound collected by Harvey. 5:43 to go. Harvey front court for Kentucky State. Now to Jordan. His jumper left side of the circle. In and out. And Hunter swoops in. Grabs the Bellarmine board. Gets it to Knott. Front court for Bellarmine at the top left. Knott on the dribble. Gives it to Troutman. Rhett dribbles across the top. Now hands it to Ramser. Now to Hunter out front. 5:20 to go. Bellarmine up 86-55. Here's Ramser directing traffic. 10 seconds to shoot. Ramser out front. Gets a screen. Goes to the free throw line. Left of the lane. To Hunter on the left wing. A 15-footer on the rim. Trickles off. Taylor put it back in, but they wave it off. And Taylor had to foul to do it.
Went over the back, but it's aggressive. It's just good to see Caleb be that aggressive, even though he was on the back there.
That's his second foul. Hunter and Ramser and Taylor sit down. Jenkins is back in. Wire back in. Cook back in for Bellarmine. Troutman and Knott remain in as we near the 5-minute mark. Malcolm Smith fakes Knott, drives the baseline into the left corner to Wilson. Now high left to Jordan. Now to Harvey. His three right of the circle. Write it down. Harvey now with 11. 86-58. Bellarmine leads it. Jenkins front court for the Knights. Hands it to Knott. Out front to Wire. Now to Cook, left side of the key. Now to Jenkins, right side. Jenkins right of the lane. Wire handles it now. Whips a pass underneath and intended for Cook. And the ball, I think, was batted out of bounds by Kentucky State. Or do we have a foul call?
He called a foul, and he might have just called a technical. I'm not sure. Yep.
Personal foul call on number 4, Malcolm Smith.
Malcolm Smith commits the foul, and he also is hit with the technical.
Quick.
So he's out of the game.
4 and 5.
Yeah, he's gone. Leaves with 18 points.
I'm sure he just said something after the first foul was called on him.
Yeah, the official said the first 2 words, but I don't think, and he left a blank there for the third, so you can use your imagination. Jenkins will shoot the tee. Bellarmine up 86-58. And now wait a minute, he's not going to shoot it. Apparently Alex Cook is going to shoot.
Well, Alex, the foul was against Alex, so he's going to shoot the free throws.
He'll do that first.
And then Tyler's going to shoot technical, it looks like.
So Alex will have 2 free throws. That we do know. And now they're going to change their mind and put Jenkins on the line to shoot the tee. Protocol. It's all about protocol. William Bryant is coming in the game for Kentucky State, and Jenkins on the line. And he makes it, so he'll get another one. That's 10 for Tyler tonight. And make it 11. 88-58. Now Cook will go to the line to shoot the free throws after the foul. Jenkins shot the technicals.
Yep.
And Cook at the line now, where he has made 2 out of 2. And it rims out. Cook averaging 7 a game, just under 6.9. Lets it fly and missed that one.
Ooh.
Rebounded by Wilson of Kentucky State. Now to Harvey. Right side, out front Wilson. Left of the circle to Cross, who's been out of the game for a while. Now Harvey, right side Wilson, above the three-point arc. They try to find Barton and down low. Instead out front to Bryant. Here's Cross's 3, way short, a challenge shot. Troutman got out there pretty quickly to challenge it, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll come back to Bellarmine. Ramser back in, replacing Tyler Jenkins for Bellarmine. Tyler, big grin on his face as he comes out.
Bellarmine's done a good job defending those three-point shots.
Well, yeah, when Kentucky State hit 15 against UIS, I mean, that'll get your attention.
They've only gotten 21 off tonight and hit 7 of them.
That was the game that they beat UIS 112-89.
Yeah, a team that we only beat by 3.
And they shot 63% from the field and didn't turn the ball over. Wires shot from the left of the lane for Bellarmine, no good. And Bryant with a rebound for K-State. Harvey between the circles. Feeds it off on the right side to Bryant, and now out high right to Harvey. Right side to William Bryant. He drives baseline in traffic, takes the shot. It doesn't go. The rebound comes out to Harvey in the left corner. Now Ramser scrapping for it, nearly had the steal. Wilson recovers it. 5 seconds to shoot. Harvey unloads a 3, and it rims out. Wire up for the rebound, grabs it for Bellarmine.
Wow, that was pretty aggressive there by Ben. Hadn't seen that type move yet.
Got it ahead to Ramser, looks for the reverse, had it knocked away, and here comes Kentucky State with Harvey down the left of the lane against Wire, and he lays it in. Harvey now with 13, 10 in this half. 3:07 to play. Not starting up in backcourt. Gets it to Troutman, right over the time stripe. Right side to Cook. Alex goes baseline, and he's called for traveling.
Boy, there's that walk that he was caught on a lot early in the season. We hadn't seen it in a while, but got caught on it right there.
That'll get us to a timeout. Bellarmine up by 28, 88-60. 3 minutes exactly to play in this game. The Knights rolling here at Knights Hall. We're back in a moment for the finish. This is Bellarmine basketball on the Louisville Catholic Sports Network.
Mark Bug.
Don't forget, after the game, we'll have our Burkhead Heating and Cooling Hot Player of the game. We'll have that for you. We'll also have the stats courtesy of Pat's Steakhouse. We're not the best because we're the oldest. We're the oldest because we're the best. Visit patsteakhouse.com for more information. Willie Scherfranz and Skylar Hunter back in for Bellarmine. 88-60.
Willie and Rhett Troutman, the only two that hadn't, Bellarmine Knights that hadn't scored.
Here's Claybrook muscling his way down the left side of the lane for Kentucky State and banking one in. He's got 7 points.
Came pretty open after he knocked Willie onto the floor.
88-62, Bellarmine. Ramser with it, front court for the Knights. High left to Knott. Knott looks down low, nobody home. Out front, Scherfranz gives it out high right to Troutman. Rhett, right wing to Ramser. Ramser looking down low. Throws out high right to Knott. Now out front, Troutman, 5 seconds to shoot. Rhett works to the right of the lane, kicks it right corner to Ramser for 3, way short. And Bryant rebounds for Kentucky State. To Wilson, down the floor, left side to Cross. Stops and launches a 3 and hits it.
Too late getting there.
So Cross hits his second three, and now he has 9 points, 88-65, Bellarmine with 1:55. Rams are starting up. Angles right across the time stripe, gives to Hunter. Sideline right, not on the catch. And a whistle away from the ball. The foul against Toussaint Shake Rose commits the foul, his first. And Hunter will be on the line. Skyler with 6 points, hit a couple of threes in this half. And misses the free throw. Bellarmine's gone a little cold from the line here.
Yeah,
Alex missed 2 here a moment ago, Alex Cook. Now Hunter missed 1. Caleb Taylor back in for Bellarmine.
23 out of 35. That's not good from the line for Bellarmine.
Yeah, Bellarmine came into the game hitting 80%, fourth in the country. Hunter hit the second shot, 89-65. Kentucky State with the basketball. Sideline right. There's a three from Cross. Good from the right corner.
They got good shooters. They can fill it up if you don't guard him. He's wide open.
89-68. I wonder if that's what happened at Springfield. They finally said, well, we don't think you can make them out there. And Kentucky State said, yeah, we can. 89-68, Bellarmine leads with Rhett Troutman at the top right. Sideline right now to Hunter. Back to Troutman. Now Hunter again in the foul circle. And it's stripped away. Claybrook up with the loose ball. Shorefriend's trying to cut him off. Here's a Euro step through by Claybrook, and he lays it in. 9 points by Claybrook. 89-70, Bellarmine by 19.
Just having a little trouble running their offense, Bellarmine is. Getting stagnated.
There's Ramser cutting underneath, and he's fouled by Cross. And Cross is fouled out. So he leaves with 12 points. And Ramser will be at the free throw line. Daniel with 3 out of 4 from the line tonight. 89-70. Bellarmine on top, and Ramser's free throw is good.
Daniel hasn't come out since he went in. He's going to play about 14, 15 minutes here.
90-70, Bellarmine by 20. Ramser up again, good again. So Daniel with 5 points, all from the line. And Bellarmine leads it 91-70. Wilson, front court, right of the circle, now drives it inside. Ball knocked away by Ramser, recovered though by Shaq Rose. Toussaint gets it off to Ivan Hooker, who drives, can't finish. Claybrook rebounds, gets it out to Shaq Rose, moves to the left of the circle and buries a two-pointer. Toussaint, Shaq Rose with his first two-pointer of the night, 91-72 Bellarmine. And the shot clock and game clock just about the same. Here's Ramser being dogged out there by Shaq Rose. Ramser just dribbling it, and Shaq Rose commits the foul.
Gee, we're letting the clock run down, not even going to shoot again, and they're out there hacking and pushing.
Yep. And it'll give Ramser a chance to fatten his average here.
Daniel, probably he might lead this team tonight in deflections. He's got his hand on the ball 4 or 5 times down there on defense.
Hit the first free throw, makes it 92-72. Bellarmine averaging 83 points a game. That's 80th in the land. Ramser hits his second one, and now he has 7 points, all from the line, and the Knights lead at 93-72. So Bellarmine will improve to 9-1 as Wilson uncorks a three from the top of the circle, and a rebounding foul. Hooker had the offensive rebound. Skylar Hunter with the foul. And it'll be no free throws. It'll be just an inbounds pass to play here for Kentucky State. Rose gets it into Wilson in the right corner. Here goes his three, and he got it with 1.5 seconds to play. So Bellarmine will just inbound. and surely Kentucky State won't foul. There goes Shaq Rose
he
after
almost
Troutman. But he didn't foul him, and the game is over. Bellarmine wins it 93-75. And we will have one of the Knights come by here to visit with us in just a moment. Bellarmine wins it as they scored 42 points in the second half to finish with 93, and they gave up 42. So the two teams played even in the second half, 42 points apiece, and the Knights win it 93-75. And we're going to try to get Skyler, or
Yeah, he was going to come sit down, but he's got too many people to fight over.
yeah, we can get him right out here. That's the best way to go. We'll let him slip the headphones on and get ready to talk a little bit about this victory. Congratulations on the win, Skyler. And that three-point stroke is now back, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, missed a few early in the season and got a lot of work in on my shot, and it's feeling better. So
Seemed like ever since you hit a couple there at Midway, it's like
right.
the basket's this big around now.
I told Coach Davenport that once I made one, I wasn't going to miss. So we'll see how that goes.
About this game here tonight, you guys dominated right, from the outset. But what was the mindset, the approach, the message from the coaching staff coming in?
Well, we knew that they were going to try and play fast, and defensively we had to get back. We had to limit transition, and there in the first half they had us in the offensive rebounding category. We had to pick that up. But offensively, we knew that if we passed the ball the way we did tonight, I don't know what our assist total was.
21 on 28.
Well, see, and that's exactly what we wanted to do. Our goal was 25 assists, but we'll definitely go for 21. That's a very good total.